Hi y'all, it's me Zoe here at Zoe's World, and it is Self-Care Sunday. Yes, y'all. I know I've been a little bit behind with the self-care videos. We did the one initially, and now this is Self-Care Sunday day 2, or number 2, I should say. I think that's how I'm going to label them. I've decided that's easier for me to remember. Even if it doesn't fall on a Sunday, just know it's a self-care day. But y'all, we are on it today. I wanted to go ahead and share with you what I am doing for self-care this week. So, and we'll do a little recap on what I did last week. So, let me grab my little book I've got that we've been kind of going through using as a tool. If I can find it. Here we go. I got all these books up here. So this is the book that we've been kind of using as a tool. If those of you who have maybe never seen a self-care video, we decided we were going to start doing a self-care ritual every week. I do it every week faithfully. That is one thing I do for myself always. But I'm going to start sharing with you what I'm doing. And it's nothing big. It's just little simple tasks, things like that. But this is a journal that kind of helps you think of different ways to maybe give yourself some self-care kind of thing. So in the last video that we did, we talked about seeing a sunrise, watch a sunrise or a sunset. I did do that, a beautiful one. I would have loved to have gotten a picture, but I didn't get one. But I went ahead and colored in this page just for fun. And then it says, add something awesome to your routine. What did you do today to take care of yourself? So, as a rule, I try to do self-care on Sundays. However, I do work 2 jobs. So, chances are there's a good chance I could be working one of them nearly every Sunday. So, what I do is I call it Self-Care Sunday because that's my goal. But if I'm working, it might be on my next day off, or it may be late that night on Sunday night, just depending on how late I work kind of thing. Sometimes I'm just too tired to deal with anything extra. But, so I just call it Self-Care Sunday in general because that's what I would like it to be on if I could do a regular every week kind of thing. But I do a self-care day no matter what every week. It just may not always fall on Sunday, if that makes sense. So on the last one that I showed you guys, it said add something awesome to your routine. So I always do a face mask, always, because it's just something I enjoy and I feel like it helps my skin. My skin is generally very dry most of the time, except around like my nose, an area that gets a little oily. So I do love doing the face mask. I feel like it kind of helps balance out the skin. And in this particular date in the journal, it says to add something new to your routine. So this particular week, I did waxing of this facial hair that I get. Yes, y'all, I'm going through the change. Nobody likes to talk about this, but it's a fact of life. And I get all these little hairs and stuff that I really don't want to have. I'm a girl. I don't want to have a bunch of hair on my face. So I did do waxing on that the last video, or the last self-care day. And then I had purchased some foot scrub and lotion from Dollar Tree. It's like a name brand line. I showed it to y'all in one of my hauls. I have been using that. Now, it says to do it in the shower. I personally am not that coordinated to do it in my shower because you're supposed to lift your feet up, and it's basically got like rough, it's a lotion, but it's got like rough stuff in it to kind of scrub off the dead skin of your heels and that kind of stuff. It works wonderfully. That brand, I can't remember what it was. You guys could catch it in one of my hauls, but I found it at Dollar Tree and thought I'd give it a go. So I actually use it in the tub. I live in a trailer. I have a deep soaker tub. So I will soak in there and I will like use that on my feet in there. And I just use, and it's almost like, I don't know what to call it. Feels kind of like sand basically. And it's got little rough stuff in the stuff that actually exfoliates your feet. And so I use it around the rough patches on my heels, all around my in between my toes, anywhere that I feel like my skin gets dry. And then you just rinse it off. And then when you get out, you put on the moisturizing lotion. My feet have never been so soft. I've been doing it faithfully every week because I think I'm a week behind on these self-care videos. And sometimes I do it more than once a week because I really like the way it feels. So I have it just sitting on the side of my tub. So anytime I have time to soak in there, I will do that. I'm kind of weird about the bathtub. I love taking hot baths, bubble baths, and I do salt baths as well. But y'all, I have to take a shower after I take a bath because I don't feel like I'm clean if I don't. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just what I do. Don't judge. But so as part of my my routine, I did add the waxing and the foot scrub and lotion on the last self-care that we discussed. Okay, so now for this week. So this is today's, or I'm doing mine today. I don't know when you guys are doing yours. For those of you who are following along, or maybe you've already done something this week, share it in the comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. But this week I started my morning. I got up later than usual. We kind of slept in. This weekend has been, I feel like I want to call a free-for-all, because I've done a whole lot more eating out, shopping. Y'all know I always shop, but more shopping in different places than I normally do, because I'm normally working and I don't have time to get to those places. Where I live, there's not a lot of stores and stuff, so there's only a couple of options. That's why you guys most of the time see my Dollar Tree, Goodwill, and Temu hauls a lot, because those first two stores are where I live, or not where I live, but the next town over where I work. And then Temu is just online, so y'all always see that, because I'm Temu crazy. But y'all, I'm dropping the book, but I do love to go to other stores when I have time. So this last 3 days has been kind of a free-for-all. We've been driving all around, lots of little road trips for our anniversary weekend. And today we got up a little later than normal. By the time we got out and actually moving out of the house, it was time for like lunch, past lunchtime actually. It was like 1 something. We had eaten some of the pastries from Cruta's Bakery that I picked up yesterday's road trip from back home. And so we had eaten some sweets, but I am diabetic, and I was starting to feel a little icky because I hadn't eaten any real food that wasn't sugary treats. So we decided to go to Applebee's, which is in Breeze, Illinois. And while we were there, it was just a phenomenal day. Okay, so let me backtrack a little. Y'all, I always get ahead of myself. So in the morning when I finally did get up, I did soak in the tub. And I always do a mask like I told you guys. Well, I had this Freeman one that I got. I had showed you guys on a Dollar Tree haul. And the reason I'm showing you this, well, I wanted to show you anyway for this video. But y'all, the usual mask I get are an actual like paper mask that goes on your face. This is actually just like a moisturizer basically. And you don't have to wash it off. You can leave it on. And it made my skin so extremely soft. And there's enough in here for probably 2 more use days. And when I say I rubbed it everywhere, it says to rub it over your whole face, avoid your eyes and your hairline, and on your neck. And so, y'all, I did that, and it was just so soft feeling. And there's enough in there, like I said, for 2 more treatments. So I'm super excited about that. I wanted to show it to you guys in case you want to try to find some at your Dollar Trees. The Freeman products are amazing in themselves, but this one in particular, I love. It's the Glacier Hydrating Glacier Water and Pink Peony Gel Cream Mask. So it's just like a cream moisturizer you put on your skin that you do not have to wash off. So I was super excited to use it. It's just awesome, and I'm excited that I'll get a few more uses out of that one packet. So that's awesome. I also did the foot scrub again today because I love it. And now we are on to our book. I do want to say that part of my daily routine, not just weekly, but daily routine, is daily prayer and my Bible study that I talk to y'all about all the time. Yes, y'all, I'm almost done. This is where I'm at in my book. So I only have this many pages left. But I showed y'all yesterday in a haul from Five Below that I did pick up a small little book, which looking at the comparison in these two, I'm definitely going to need to get a bigger one. But it'll do for a while. But I'm almost done with this one. And whether y'all are believers or not, I will tell you that daily prayer and a little Bible study has made an enormous impact on my life. I can't even explain it. The Bible studies that I'm reading, I'm doing it from a free app on my phone. I'll share it in the link for you guys. But you guys, I just can't even, honestly, I can't even believe how it has changed me in some ways, and how it has made such a huge difference in how I kind of look at things. I know that sounds odd. I grew up going to church, so I don't know that I can't explain it. It just has made a world of difference. I'll leave it at that, and I'll let you guys decide if it's something you want to do or not. I don't believe in pushing religion or anything else onto people, but I definitely believe in sharing how I feel about what I've been doing and how it has changed my life. So I highly recommend it if it's something you think you might be interested in. Okay, on to our book that we've been using here. So we're going to do two things because, y'all, this is a big book. There's a lot of things in here to do. So I'm going to give you a couple of things, a couple of suggestions from the book. Then you guys could decide if you want to do them all or if you want to do one of them or whatever. But if you will, drop it in the comment and let me know which one you're going to do, or maybe you've already done, or maybe you've done something else that would be a good idea for one of us that we want to read in the comments, because I read all y'all's comments. So this is just kind of a tool to suggest things, if you will. So this next thing says, breathe deeply. Y'all, I highly believe in this because there's sometimes that I get upset about something and I feel like I'm going to lose my temper. And y'all, you're going to see me flinch in a minute because there is a bee swarming my window. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's like Wild Kingdom around here. I've said it before, but I'm really not kidding. It's like bugs and animals and it's everything. You just don't know what you're going to see in these videos. I'm trying to be calm and not agitate him because I'm allergic to bee stings. So we're gonna let it go. We're gonna just leave him alone and hopefully he'll let us alone. Okay, back to the book. But y'all, sometimes when I feel frustrated or feel like I'm gonna get upset about something, just taking a moment and taking a deep breath and then releasing it. And I just feel like sometimes we just need to stop. I know that sounds just crazy, like, well, what good is that going to do? It's probably not going to help your situation, but for some reason, I feel like when we just stop and take a deep breath, just a slow, deep breath, and just stop. Let everybody just be silent, stop, no noise, no anything. I feel like that, seriously, sometimes can change our perspective of what's happening, or at least calm us down enough to just let it go because it's not worth it. So do recommend this tip that they're giving us, breathe deeply. And then the other one is unplug for 1 hour right now. Now, I hope you don't do it right now because y'all are watching my video. But when you get a moment, unplug for an hour. And again, this is something I highly recommend because I'm constantly going. I really don't think I was meant to ever really just sit down. My husband, my friends, let them say I don't know how to relax. They're probably totally right. But I do enjoy all the things I do. But sometimes you do need to unplug and just, no phone, no TV, no noise. Just be. I highly recommend that, just be, because I have tried this method. It works. It's phenomenal. Y'all know what I did the other day? Wanted to do my Bible study. We've been packing all these boxes up. As most of you know, we're packing our trailer up to move in about a year. But right now, we're just, getting it all emptied out as best we can. And there was just boxes everywhere. And I woke up feeling a sense of sort of overwhelmed. Jack was still sleeping. He sleeps in. And y'all, I could hear like the TV was left on, and I woke up and I was just, my allergies were horrible, and I hadn't gotten up, didn't get up early like I normally do. I had to take my medicine, so I hadn't taken my medicine yet. I hadn't eaten yet. And mind you, when I say get up early, y'all, I get up at 5 every day, sometimes before 5. It was about 7:30, and I was just like, oh, I'm congested. I feel miserable. I hear all this noise. My head was hurting. It was, it was just one of those days like, y'all, I think Satan was trying to get me, honestly. So I sat up in bed and I was like, you just need to get up. Just get up. You'll feel better. So y'all, I got up. I went and I took a shower. Got dressed. Jack was still sleeping. So I thought, well, I'm just going to let him sleep. So I went ahead and got out, got all my stuff together, gathered it up, headed to the car, drove over to Carlisle, Illinois, which I'm in Shattuck. We share a zip code, but it's the next town over. And I drove to Carlisle. There's a McDonald's there. Went into McDonald's inside there by myself with my Bible study and my phone, because it's got my app on it that I use for my Bible study. And I think my purse. I think that's all I took in with me. Purchased some breakfast and a caramel frappe, which I love. Purchased that, and I went and I sat down. I prayed, and then I had my Bible study while I ate my breakfast. Y'all, it was the most calming, relaxing, wonderful feeling that I had had all week. It had been a busy week, and this was like before my weekend that I'd been off. And I was just like, I had to be at work in like a few hours that day. I think I went in at like 12:30 that day. And I was like, I need to do this like every day for myself. I need somewhere to go to just sit and do this. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go to McDonald's every day and have breakfast. But, y'all, I recommend, even if you can just get to a quiet space and just unplug, whether you're off your cell phone, whether you're not listening to music, watching TV, whatever. Get your book, get you the Bible, get whatever you enjoy reading, get it, and just have time to yourself. Now, if you're not a reader, maybe listening to something, an audiobook or whatever, or maybe just going and sitting in silence next to the lake, like we live by a lake. Next to the lake, Jack and I have done this before where we've just gone and relaxed by a lake, taken some lunch, and just had some time together. But y'all, I recommend quiet time and unplugging for at least an hour away from everything, if you can do it. So those are 2 of the tips in the book, and the book gives you these things and then a place to journal. It says what you've done for yourself for that day. So I will fill it out as I go since I'm using it, but I know some of y'all who said you're going to follow along. I just told you to grab you a notebook and you can follow along and fill it out too. And then the next one says, watch the clouds. Just go outside, simply look up at the sky. It's amazing to me how when we get busy day to day to day, everything that's so beautiful seems to, I don't know, we become complacent, like that it's there, it's always going to be there, it's so, whatever. Y'all, I was coming home the other day talking about a sunset. I was coming home the other day and it was the moon. I was thinking about the sunset challenge thing it said to do, but it was the moon. It was a full moon. And y'all, it had kind of a reddish tint. And it was so amazing. Like I had told Jack, I said, pull over. I'm going to try to take a picture of this. I did take a picture. It wasn't a very good picture. I couldn't get from where we were at. I couldn't get it close enough to get a great picture. I will include it in the community tab if you guys want to take a look at the little bit I could get. But y'all, it was just so amazing. And just looking up at it was so peaceful. So do that. Go outside and just look up at the clouds. Look at this awe that we have here on our planet. Just look up and if not the clouds, the beautiful scenery around you. I live in the country. Right now, when I look out my front door, I got all these cornfields. And everybody's like, do you like living, by the cornfields? And the answer to that is yes and no. I do enjoy seeing all the corn growing and everything, especially as the seasons change. It's just nice to see that. However, when they cut the corn, we get those little orange, I call them orange ladybugs, but they're some kind of beetle. They bite, and our house gets full of them when this happens every season. So in that sense, no, I do not like it. So we have a love-hate relationship. But y'all, I'm so thankful that we have that. We need the corn to grow. We need things around us to grow. And just to go out and see nature and be at peace with it. Even y'all know, I hate bugs. I hate them. I live out in the middle of the country. It's crazy that I live where I live. And I want to still live in the country. Because I'm so thankful that as much as I hate all the bugs and all that stuff, there's so many other things that I love and adore. So those are a couple tips for this week's Self-Care Sunday. Like I said, I have started the day in prayer, my Bible study. I have already done my face mask, which ended up being like a moisturizer cream this time. And I actually read my book. I was thinking, I told you guys yesterday that I started a book and that I was almost done with it. Well, I'm only in like chapter 2. I guess I wasn't as far into it as I thought I was, but I will be done with it soon. This is the book I got from Dollar Tree that I've started reading a couple chapters into. And I just thought, the title, and I read the little details about it. I just thought I would go ahead and read it for October since it's the haunting month. So I'm currently doing that. That's in my some of my downtime, relaxing time. I like to read in the tub. And so that's what I'm doing this self-care Sunday. Jack and I got out. We went to Applebee's in another town called Breeze, Illinois today. When we finally did get out to go to lunch, we went to Breeze. And when we went there, they have like these, I've never seen an Applebee's like this. They have garage doors on one side of their building that they open up. So it's where their like bar area is. And you can go and go through those garage doors and sit outside. It's all fenced in, nice patio area that's got like electric fireplaces, and they weren't on today because it's warm today, y'all. But it was just such a beautiful day. We chose to sit outside. It was amazing. We had a nice meal together. Y'all know I'm a saving money kind of girl. We've been spending a lot this weekend because we've been running and everything so much. But I had a coupon. It literally cost us $16 to eat at Applebee's. We've never had that cheap of a beer, of a bill. A beer. No, we did not have beer today. Although I like beer, but we didn't have any of that today. But $16. And I was like, this is really a blessing. We're having a wonderful meal. We're just sitting here. It was a good price. So just another thing I would say for self-care is to try to be thankful for the little things that happen in life, because when those big things happen, you know, if you're really thankful for all the little things, when the big things happen that go wrong, at least you can think about some of the things that go right. And I think sometimes when we're overwhelmed with bad stuff, it's hard to see the little things that really matter every day. Alrighty, y'all, I have talked your ear off. This is enough for today's Self-Care Sunday. I hope you like this video. Please drop me a comment. Let me know if you're going to use any of these tips, if you're already doing something that maybe one of us want to do too. And let me know if you're liking the self-care journey that we're on together. Like I said, I'll get more videos out. This has just been a busy few weeks. And be sure to watch, I did a short video today on a Barbie makeup palette that I found at Dollar General. And after Self-Care Sunday video goes up, you're going to see a Dollar General haul for today. So hopefully they'll all show up today for you. I know the one is already out. This one should be uploading, but it takes forever. So if it gets out there and uploaded in time, you'll see the Dollar General haul today. If it doesn't get uploaded in time, then you'll see it tomorrow. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Happy Sunday. Happy beginning of a new week. I always say to myself, when Sunday happens, everything is fresh and new and exciting and anything can happen. So happy Sunday. Happy Self-Care Sunday. Again, let me know what you're doing. If you guys would, if you like this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? I know a lot of you watch the videos, but we don't get very many thumbs up, which does make a difference with YouTube. And if you want to be a part of our family, we would love to have you here. Subscribe to the channel. That's it for now. Thank you so much. Many blessings, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.